Well, it's safe to assume the Mets season is about to be over, regardless of what happens in Milwaukee today. Mostly due to one factor: Carlos Mendoza's unbearable gambling psychosis. Why do a damn bullpen gauntlet? They're down 4-0 in the fourth, for those wondering. Reds down 3-2 to Milwaukee in the same inning. Look, is the Met collapse of 2025 as bad as the 2007 collapse? No, I will admit that. Mostly due to the fact that the collapse has been longer coming. But do I believe that the front office of the Mets and Carlos Mendoza's gambling habit should be held accountable, and in 2026, he should put a shock collar around his neck, and then John Gibbons should press it every time he does a dumb gamble? Yes. Anyway, let's get out to Arrowhead. Ravens won the flip. They're going to get it. Hill comes out from the 4, and he'll get it to the 30. Lamar Jackson's going to have his work cut out for him. Both teams come into this 1-2. Last week against Detroit, he got sacked 7 times, tying career high. 3 touchdowns, no picks, but throwing some key turnovers, specifically by Derrick Henry's fumble, then you have a problem. 1st and 10 from the 30, Henry in the backfield. Jackson makes the adjustment. Snap. Fire. Andrews catches it. Likely. Did he get 4 or 5 on that catch? Likely's been out since training camp with a busted foot. Steve Spagnuolo 4-1 lifetime against the Ravens. Caught by Likely again. He's going to get 7. Or Andrews. That was Andrews, not Likely. Excuse me. Pick up a 7 on the catch. I'm not, Sean. And if you want to know why, come on in. Hand off to Henry over the middle. Nice cut. He's over the 40. And down to the 43. That's a big 15. Fake of the handoff. Jackson going to look deep. Being chased out of the pocket. He's going to fire. It's caught. Isaiah to Zay Flowers deep in Chiefs territory. Thank God I didn't start the Chiefs defense today. But on the other hand, I started the Panther defense, and that was even worse. Different fantasy league for those in the ABSN wondering what the hell I'm talking about. And I am getting my ass handed to me badly. First and 10 from the 23. Handoff to Henry. And he's going to get 2 up the middle. God, please just let the Mets win. Forget what I just said. Gain of 8. Gain of 6. Third and 2 from the 16. Handoff to Henry, and he's going to get it. Pick up a 5. Oh, that was Justice Hill. Excuse me. Mauricio, can you stop swinging at the shit in the dirt? I'm going to kill Mendoza when this season's over. I'm definitely going to kill him. From the 12. Henry behind the quarterback. Fake of the handoff. Jackson's going to try to mosey, but he gets stuck up at the line. Second and 9. He actually got 1 on that. Jackson to Hill. Touchdown, Baltimore. Hey,
Who
Mac.
scored? Who just scored for
Hill.
Baltimore?
Baltimore.
All right. Yeah, I'm watching the Rams-Colts game on my TV. So I can't see that one. But that's got to be a good game.
It's the national game of the week.
Maybe it's on a different channel or something, because the only one that showed up was the Rams-Colt one, and I was like, really? It's not a bad game, but it ain't no Kansas City, Baltimore.
Snap, hold, kick, down the pipe.
So what's up, man? Why are you upset?
Mendoza did the worst kind of gamble. He's running a bullpen gauntlet today, and the Marlins have already gotten 4.
Gosh, can't have nothing nice.
You really want to kill your own team's hopes with that shit?
That's garbage, bro.
Why do you think I call him a psychopath with gambling and he needs to be fired? I don't care if it ruins stability for the Mets. I want someone who is cautious, who is logical, and does not rely on fucking pitcher gambling.
Yeah. Just pure competence. We need somebody with competence, not this just one game. He could be great because the team plays great.
A gambling piece of shit lunatic.
Yeah, because if the team ain't playing good, it's not really him.
Dude.
Yep, it's not even him. It's the damn team that plays good when we play good, and when we play bad.
Yeah, but he's the one making the bullshit decisions that do.
No, that's what I mean. Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm just saying, he's not really doing anything for us, except for when we lose. He's the biggest reason why we lose. Like, he doesn't help us with our wins. He's just
even
there.
If the Reds do lose, they get in on tiebreaker, or unless we can come back and score at least 5.
I think if not, man, I think there's a good chance we should sell Soto. He ain't worth the price tag, man. It's killing me.
I say fire
One
Mendoza.
home run.
The sooner we get rid of that gambling piece of shit. I mean, last year we nearly got out because of the gambling. More than likely, we're going to get out this year because of the gambling.
Yep. Yeah.
We need someone who is not a gambling psychopath.
Mm-hmm.
A terrorist who destroyed his own team out of egotism.
Congrats on your Giants, though, Mets. Dart actually looked like legit.
Yeah,
I know. I hate that Neighbors got hurt. I hate that Neighbors got hurt, but actually, at the same time, fantasy-wise, that helps you and me.
Yeah, but I'm not doing good against infrared because most of my, with the exception of Quinn Johnson, everyone's not getting anything.
Well, good thing you made that deal last week with
bullshit. Panther defense got clobbered.
Yeah.
Junie wasted after the first quarter. Devonta Smith has been shit because Nick Sirianni won't let Jalen Hurts throw to him.
Well, and they're up by so much, they're probably running the damn clock out at this point.
8 at one point.
Oh, really?
The Eagles won it.
Yeah, no, they just went into a big lead, and it almost seemed like it. Well, even Barkley, Murdoch has Barkley against me. I think he got like 8 or 9 points.
But you get my point with Mendoza. Enough is enough with this
100%. Yeah, no, it's ridiculous. It should have been done last year.
I may have gotten on Buck's case in 23, but at least he had an excuse. So many injuries where he had to do it.
Yeah, he's trying to like fill places. He's not. He doesn't have his normal.
On the other hand, it's just gambling for the sake of gambling.
Yeah, we got everybody out there, and this is what you're gonna pull. These are the guys you're gonna put out there right now. Thanks a lot.
And go fuck yourself, Carlos. For screwing over this team. The game that really defined that bastard's character, April 26th. Up 1 and instead of putting in Diaz, he goes to Stanek to close it out. Or 25th. And we saw what happened. And a face mask on Baltimore. Against Baltimore.
Yeah, well, the cheaters are going to get that. There's going to be a bunch of crazy calls, but as long as they can continue to score, they could still pull this win off. Oh, he definitely did. That was a rough one. He's like, you're going to catch the ball. I'm going to try to hurt you.
Echo, and he gets nowhere.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I agree. The Mets, they got to make a change. They should have made it last year, and now we're running the same damn problem 2 years in a row. Like,
yeah, a manager
let's figure it out.
Who is hubristic and a gambling loon.
Yep.
This is pure personification of stage 4. Hopelessness gambling.
But then where does ownership? Like, if you saw this last year and you continue to do it the following year, you're like, why are we playing with fire when we could have made the changes last year?
Beats me.
You know?
Okay, 3rd and 8 now. 3rd and I don't know how much on the Mahomes pass to Kelsey. Another
I haven't gotten there. It's 2nd and 9 right now.
This year is Travis. 3rd and 2.
Probably 2nd and 2, 2nd and 3, or 3rd and 3, 3rd and 2. I just saw it. I'm a little late compared to you.
Last week, the Chiefs went 8 out of 15 on 3rd downs.
Wow. Don't you have Kelsey?
Yeah, but I didn't start him today.
Oh, okay. Who do you have in?
I replaced him in my RWT slot with Quentin Johnston.
Okay. Did Quentin do good or no?
23 points.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, that's really good. I doubt Kelsey gets 23 points.
And that one goes in and out of the hands of 24 of the Chiefs, and the Chiefs are going to have to punt.
Who's your tight end?
Double check.
Because you got,
Ferguson.
I know you have Kelsey. You have Kelsey and Kittle.
I put Kittle's on the shelf. I swapped him out for Ferguson.
Ferguson, okay. I have him in another league.
Go
I'm
for it,
really
and they
hoping
get
it.
the first down.
I'm really hoping it pans out with Ferguson because with Lamb being out, he should get a few more targets, and he's pretty sure-handed.
I mean, he did
I
well
like
for
that
me against the Bears last week.
Yeah, well,
Packer defense, I don't know.
the Bears defense is a little different.
They're playing
But
the
at the same time, if it's a tight end and he's over the middle, you know what I mean?
42. Like Chiefs have it at the Raven 42. Mahomes back to snap. He's going to dump it off to 84, 24, first down, and more towards the 30. Man,
you know
Smith
what I did in
30.
one of my other leagues? I sat Goddard and played Jake Ferguson. So I have like 20 points on my bench in one of my leagues.
Interesting.
I really hope Jake Ferguson can at least give me like 12 to 15, and I don't feel so bad.
Be happy. It's 6-4 in favor of the Jays.
What's that?
6-4 Toronto.
Oh gosh. I was asking him earlier if he was going to come in. He never responded, but he was up pretty late last night, so he might
be crashed out. Can't blame him.
Yep, exactly.
Pacheco return, he hands off, and he goes to the 19 for a gain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Who is Smith?
Damn it, Pete! Why on the first
Smith?
Probably. You swung at a damn slider. I would have let that one go. And the Mets blow a bases loaded opportunity. At this point,
there was a chance
to use up any more pitchers.
Yeah, who are we using next week if you decide to go through everybody this week?
Yeah, if we even make it. And at this point, I don't think we are. Fumble and the Ravens recover it.
Ooh, was it Pacheco?
No way, it's an incomplete pass. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was off his hands.
Sorry. Let's just play some proficient football.
Holmes drops back, fires over the middle, short.
Yes.
He was looking for Juju Smith-Schuster.
That's a field goal though for sure.
I don't know. Butker's been a little wonky.
From the 25, maybe?
This will be a 38-yarder.
Oh, really? Oh, damn.
It's on the 20.
That's how much I know.
On the 20.
And you give it 18 yards after that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
10 yards to where the placeholder is, and then another 8 on the run up. Snap,
okay.
Hold, kick is through.
7-3. I'll take it. They stopped them. That's a big stop. Even with penalties, they still made the stop.
Right, you have the Ravens D in your fantasy?
No. I have I think Green Bay is my fantasy defense. I'm playing Murdoch this week, dude. I was scared the whole week going in. I'm still a little nervous because I don't think I'm like out of the woods yet, but it looks like I'm doing pretty good.
Swindled by DJ.
I don't know if you did though. You got Quentin Johnson. He's your best player on your team right now.
Daniel Jones hasn't been doing me any good.
But he's on your bench, right? Because it was a hard matchup.
No, I had to start him. Daniels is still out.
Oh, shit. Okay. I know he was on your bench the other day. That's why I was like, I thought he was on your bench. He might pull it off, though, dude. He has so many weapons. It's kind of ridiculous. Like, he's been put in a situation where he can rejuvenate, like, who he was and change what everybody thought about him. He got 2 Super Bowls with the Giants. Which
that was Eli.
Oh, he got 1 or no?
Jones didn't get any. The closest he
didn't
got
get
was
any.
The closest Jones got was a divisional round appearance in 2022 against Philadelphia in 22-23.
Well, and I feel like he's a journeyman quarterback that needs a good line. And if you have a good line and some places to pass, he can make it happen. The problem with the Giants, the Bears, the Jets, I mean, you can go down the damn line, but our offensive line sucks so bad. You had a quarterback who's supposed to be in the pocket scrambling, who can't scramble, and now he's sitting in the pocket enjoying himself. He might get hit here and there, but
they're putting in Edwin this fucking early. Mendoza, you damn lunatic.
Well, at this point, he's going sacrificial. He's trying to find a way to win. Whether it means he loses out on the next game, at least he gets past this.
There won't be a next game.
Mm-hmm.
Game if the Mets lose this one. And all because he turned into a gambling psychopath in June. The minute he put Blackburn in over Brazoban against Tampa, it went downhill.
Yeah.
The son of a bitch needs to be held accountable. The guy fumbles through interviews. He has a broken record in interviews saying we need to be better, and he never holds him. And he's so arrogant, he doesn't hold himself accountable for the screw-ups, saying it's my fault. I'm a sick, repulsive gambler who needs to be held in check.
Or just, even if you don't even want to say all that, just say, my bad, I messed up. I screwed up. This is my fault.
It's never
he won't say nothing. He won't say nothing.
He's very insincere when he does say that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you can tell on somebody's face. Whether they care or not. You know what I mean?
And all he cares about is being a gambling lunatic.
I'll tell you one person I am looking at Mets right now that we'll see how this game goes, but Isaiah Likely.
Jackson.
I don't know that he'll end up
first drive. Ball's on the 26.
That was a nice little shuffle.
Snap.
Jackson looks. Oh, that's old.
It's chased and down he goes. Loss of 4. Tillery with the sack. Oh, he lost 3 on it.
Sorry, I left your show last night, Mets, but I didn't want to be nasty towards Beast, and I'm glad that you guys figured your stuff out and you guys became friends again.
Whatever.
I have your side either way, but like
13th and the 22.
It was just frustrating, and Murdoch told me that you guys were good,
and that gets back to the original.
Made me happy.
Third down.
Made me happy, bud. That's all. I didn't leave that early either. I was there for most of it until he came on and said mean stuff, and then I was like, all right, well, I gotta go. But I'm glad everything's good, man. I just like I don't know. I want to see you push forward. You're a friend to me, and I like to see that.
NYB Scout, who's this? Jackson gets free. He's over the 35. 30 dives. Did he get the first down? Out on the scramble to the left end or right end. He did. Yo, NY Boy Scout.
What's up, NY Boy Scout?
At least that's what I think the B stands for.
Good to see you. Thanks for showing up. And that's why Lamar should have got the MVP last year.
Or BBK or whatever. Hand off to Henry. Part of the group when it was still called the BBK. K Scouts.
Either way, good to see you.
And
What
of
was the
course,
old
Jones
name?
doesn't throw it or run it himself to give the Colts the lead.
Wait, what? Daniel Jones just ran for a touchdown? Is that what you
No,
said?
no, I
Oh.
think he handed it to Jonathan Taylor.
Oh, okay. All right. That doesn't help me.
Oh. DeAndre Hopkins with the catch, but we've got
DeAndre
flag.
Hopkins.
Illegal formation on the Ravens.
What?
One of the linemen was
Of
not set
course.
up.
Because he was open. He was open. Why wouldn't it be illegal formation? Oh shit. That was a great catch.
Great catch, but let's see if
I was gonna say having Hopkins as just like a extra person as a wide receiver is a great option.
Army Scout. Okay, okay.
I wish the Jets would have done something like that. We were relying on garbage.
Second and 11 from the 35.
And now Hopkins is on the
Jackson
sideline.
drops back, caught by Flowers at the 47 of the Chiefs. And we got more flag. What is it this time?
Yeah. Wide open. Where is the flag? For what? Or maybe it was on Kansas City?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say he slammed him down pretty hard. Oh, 18 plus 15. You don't have to choose. That's pretty cool. I thought they'd have to choose whether they wanted the flag or the yards.
Ball on the 32.
They got both. That's pretty awesome.
Jackson drops back, chase out of the pocket. He's going to fire it. Picked off!
Fudge. Gosh dang it, dude. Really?
The blitz. That's Jackson's first pick of the season.
Oh my gosh. That was such a oh my gosh.
Who's number 54, the Chiefs?
I don't know, but he looks like a linebacker. He doesn't look like a wide receiver or a cornerback.
Let's see.
Castle? Kessel? I saw a C.
Hold on, we got
no roughing the passer with three guys smashing him after he threw the ball.
Okay. Leo Chanel is his name.
Is he a linebacker?
Yes.
Yeah, because he's not small. Like that shouldn't have happened. That was terrible. Oh gosh. You can't do that against Kansas City. And Andrews has completely fallen off. This guy is terrible now. Keep Isaiah Likely out on the field. Get rid of this guy. Sell him if you can. I don't know if you can.
What happened to Lou? Let's just say the relationship between him and Pat went incredibly sour.
With who?
Big Lou and Big Pat, the relationship that formed the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, that's now the Aboriginal Sports Network, went incredibly south.
Oh, wow. Okay. Stuff happens. Everything happens. Happens for a reason. Doesn't mean it won't get changed later on, but for now, it is what it is. Right, Matt?
Yeah. I send the guys in the ABSN links, and they never come to these, or seldom do.
Yeah, no, it happens to a lot of people. I really only go on to Murdog's show every once in a while. I'll go on to Nick's show like once in a blue moon, but I don't do Asman's show anymore. I don't do Dano's show anymore. I don't do because I felt like I was doing so many shows, but I wasn't really a part of anything. When I'm on Murdog's show and your show, I feel like I'm a part of something. And if I'm not feeling like I'm a part of something, I really don't have the time, man. I got 2 kids, I got a family. I'm here to enjoy myself and be part of something, be friends with
Oh,
people.
and
And if that doesn't work
NYP, I'm
out,
pretty
then
sure you also heard, but Joel passed away a little while ago.
rest in peace, man. That sucks.
You watched Classified 3F with Joel?
What's that?
And Mahomes looks pump fake, and he's just going to run it out of bounds for a gain of 2.
Big stop right here.
As have diminished for the Chiefs over the last 3 seasons. Part of that mostly due to the amount of penalties he scrounged up. 2nd and 8 from the 17.
Yeah.
Mahomes struck back. He's going to throw a bomb. First down.
Let's go, Baltimore. Let's go, Baltimore.
Xavier Worthy.
Gosh. Man, they have like a bunch of like rookies and first like second year guys. Like they don't
Gain
have
of
any like
37
stars.
on that
Crazy.
cat.
And you could say Kelsey is a star, but they don't utilize him. It's all these other guys. These
Mahomes looks. Gonna fire another pass. Was looking for Worthy again, but this time he overshot him. 2nd down. 18 seconds left in the quarter.
let's go, Baltimore. Let's go, Ravens.
And Kelsey is going to get about 8, and that's going to end the quarter.
Okay. So 3rd and 2.
Yeah.
So they'll probably give it to Pacheco.
We'll find out in the second quarter.
Yep. Ravens could hold that. He had a great running back.
Aboriginal Sports Network.
Yeah, I started following them because of you, Mets.
Hmm.
You were on their show one night, or they were on your show, and then I
Usually
started following them.
comes in.
Yeah, it was cool, man.
Seriously, Alvarez, you didn't bother chasing a slider, you son of a bitch. Next year, there's going to be accountability. 26, no more Mendoza, or at the very least, restrain him from gambling. Because the reason the Mets were this bad down the stretch was his bullshit bullpen gambling. I'm a man who prides himself on logic, Mac. But the son of a... What?
I said I know.
But why this son of a bitch frustrates me with his lack of logic, I'll never understand.
He must have started his career off of like just making crazy decisions and winning, and he's stuck with it. Okay.
And the problem is, I'm also sick of Yankee foxes being let in the henhouse. Sure,
yeah, I'm not.
In Buck's case, he didn't have a choice but to gamble. But
yeah, no. Boone is a terrible person to be your. You know,
be your
like, come on, man. Yeah, like we don't need a mentor from Boone. Boone sucks all on himself.
And a gain of 2. Or
3rd and 3.
You might go for it here.
It's a Pacheco. Yep, it's a Pacheco run. 4th and inches.
Boone is a puppet.
Yeah. And if you have a guy who's mentored by Boone, like, well, who are you?
Hand off. First down.
I hate that. Now the defense is defeated because they're should have held. And they're going to be tired. And they got, and it was Pacheco too. Gosh, man, that guy sucks.
Why didn't I start Stephon Diggs instead?
Yeah, I did the same thing in another league. I sat him, and I put, I traded him on the waiver wire for Pittman.
Nice catch by Hollywood Brown.
And put Pittman on my bench. And then Diggs got 19 points. I was like, cool. Yeah, that's how it goes, man. You have to like live and die by your decisions for the weekly picks, because half the time I lose because I put in the wrong person, not because I couldn't have won. It's just I put in the wrong people. Like I have a bench and I have it. It's almost sucks when you have too many players.
17, hand off to 29, and he's gonna get 4.
You don't know what to do. So you're not doing anything wrong. It's just fantasy gods aren't on your side right now.
Yeah, just how the baseball gods love to be dicks to the Mets.
You know who you should trade for if you can? I would trade for Rashid Rice, who's coming back in 2 weeks to Kansas City. And Miggy has him on his bench, and all of his wide receivers are hurt. So if you can throw a wide receiver out there for a guy you'll get in 2 weeks, but he will become
5.
He will become a game changer for you. Rashid Rice was the number 1 wide receiver for Kansas City when he was in. His trust with Patrick Mahomes is insane. And so as soon as he comes back, he's going to be a game changer. But Miggy has him right now. And is in need. I want to get him, but I don't know. we'll see. Maybe I'll trade for him too.
Okay, 3rd and 4. Mahomes drops, fires, caught by Smith. He'll get the first down, and he'll be held up at the stop at the 5.
Still, it's first down. First downs are daunting on a defense, especially this close. Rashard Smith. That's a new name. Wow.
Fake of the handoff, and Mahomes gets brought down at the line.
Let's go,
The
Ravens.
Yankees are not getting Pete Alonso next year.
Huh.
Scouts saying the Yankees are going to get Alonso next year.
I don't see that, but who knows? I
I'd
would
rather
say the
Alonso
same thing as you, Mets,
stay.
though. Oh, somebody's hurt.
65 of the Chiefs, but it didn't look like it. 2nd goal from the 4. From the 5.
He's hobbling. Oh, he's still standing, though.
Taking the handoff. Mahomes drops back, looks, still looking, gets rid of it, and overshoots. I believe he was looking for Smith again. 3rd and goal.
Way too much time. Get that guy.
Third goal from the 5. Snap. Mahomes and overshoots again. He was looking for Thornton. Bring out Butker or go for it.
Oh, yeah? They're going to go for it?
I said, you bring in Butker or go for it is what I was asking.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I think you bring in Butker. If you've been on the goal line for 6 plays.
And they are.
You know?
This one will be from 23. Seems simple enough, but then again, he shanked one last time out against the Giants that was a chip shot. But he'll get this one. And it's now 7-6.
Yeah.
I'm so glad this is going to be my final game to call for the month because then I'm going to be swamped by the baseball playoffs.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, that makes sense. Are you popping in tomorrow for the Jets game? I'm pretty sure Murdoch's going to do a show for the Jets game. So
I'm probably going to be busy with my On the Diamond podcast episode.
Oh, okay.
Breaking down the playoff matchups.
No, yeah, that makes sense. If you get a chance, stop in though.
Fine.
You don't have to. I'm not.
I know.
There's no
I'm
pressure.
just saying.
I was just saying.
This year,
You got your own thing going on.
Is up in happiness this year with the baseball playoffs because Lowell Metz is back because of a gambling lunatic.
Mm-hmm. Screwed once again by coaching.
Why is it New York teams have gambling lunatics in their front offices or on their coaching benches?
I don't know, because they spend so much money on the lineup. You'd think you'd want somebody a little bit more conservative because you already have the team. Now do things right, not gamble and make obnoxious decisions. Like
And
it's
then ruin a good season because of it.
yeah, with a good team. Like eventually you have to get rid of players or find new players because they get old. Like how many years are we gonna wait before we actually have good coaching to make this team what they should be? On paper, for the last freaking I don't know how many years, 8 years, 10 years, we've been like one of the best teams on paper. And we just continue to bring in these shitty coaching staffs that do nothing for us.
That's
Oh,
the
I'm gonna change everything. I'm the new owner. I'm gonna change everything. I got the money. I'm gonna spend the money to make sure we get a good team. Stop it. I still hear the
Just
same
get me a
shit.
coach who can use the pieces and give me a coach who is cautious, who is
Yeah,
logical, because that's not what Mendoza's play kit. It's not logic.
no, no. And we spend all this money on our team, and we don't like. It seems like we don't pay attention to the
Right.
coaching. Like as long as we have the team, the coaches will be able to do whatever they have to do. No, that's
29.
not the way it works. It doesn't work like that in any sport. Doesn't matter if it's baseball, football, whatever. You can have a great team. If you don't know how to coach, your team is going to be terrible.
Or if you just
And
waste a
you're
good
relying on players.
start to the year on your hubris. Holding call on the Ravens.
Flag.
Yep, flag. Flag. Career 74-31 for Jackson in his lifetime, but he's had more losses against any opponent with the Bills and Chiefs combined. He's 3-9 going between against both teams, but 1-5 against Kansas City.
Yeah,
On the
I
15.
don't like Kansas City. I feel like they get away with a lot more than anybody else does. And it's frustrating because then you even when things don't go his way, you see Patrick Mahomes throwing a hissy
And
fit
Uncle
on the
Henry
sideline.
gets free and gets 11.
Henry needs to do something this week. He didn't do anything against Cleveland. He has to prove himself again.
And he botched it against Detroit.
Mm-hmm. It's like, come on, man. Gave you a big contract. Oh, he's sitting up next play.
And we got a false start. Flag.
You guys are doing good. Here's a flag.
Oh, there's a dog call. Delay a game call.
Oh shit. Yeah, I see that. Yep.
I mean, the Brew Crew are doing the same thing as the Reds, but at least they're successful running the bullpen gauntlet.
Yeah.
Screen set up. Henry's got it. Pickup of 11. Second 5 from the 31. And we got another flag.
Never ending flag. False start. Oh, delay again? Holy crap. Come on, coaches. That's a little much, bud. Go Ravens.
And intentional grounding. And the Mets can't take advantage of a double by Lindor. I will be shocked if the script writers in baseball do what they did for the Mets last year. Let them score like 6 in the 8th and they win.
Yeah.
3rd and 26 from the 10. And we got New Hill off. And he gets 11.
Not looking good.
Kick is away. Hicks to the 46-yard line.
Hey, brother. I just got a delivery for my Jersey Mike subs for my lady, so I'm gonna go eat. I'll either come back or I'll see you on the next show.
All right.
Good to
Likewise. Am I going to watch the playoffs? Call the wild card games? When applicable, Yassine, yes. Be a little difficult since I'm going to be on the clock at work this week. But whatever game I pick up on Tuesday, yes. Wednesday and Thursday, no. Oh, God. Hell's bells. And Mullins to replace Young. Mendoza, this is the reason you're getting fired when the season's over. Or if you screw the pooch like this again next year, you're getting fired anyway, you piece of shit. Because you decide to forsake logic and pull gambling. and decide to gamble every game or thereabout from June 13th onward every damn time. There is no need for that level of constant gambling, you psychopathic terrorists. Reverse. And around the worthies over the 45, 40, 45, 50, 50 45, 30, 35, 20, 25. 5 and steps out to 22. Gain of 34. You have 35. And it's a 35-yard pickup. In the middle. Smith with a 5-yard pickup. Be ready for when Tree pulls the Congrats 2025 Lolmets bullshit on me. It's well earned, to be perfectly fair. Kelsey with the catch, first down. Though, in all honesty, it'd be well earned for how much of a gambling dipshit Carlos Mendoza was. Kareem Hunt goes up the middle to the 3. 4. Snap. Touchdown, Juju Smith-Schuster. And the kick is good. Butker's got out of PAT. 4 minutes left in the half. 13-7, Kansas City. In my distress, I call on the Lord.
Let's go out there and tell everyone about Disney Plus and all of ESPN with one incredible offer. Right. $3 All-Stars, incredible offer. Q6 e-tron Quattro for $499 per month. October 19th, part of CBS Premier Week. You are looking at the oldest stadium in the AFC. GE Field at Arrowhead, where today we have the second oldest coach, Andy Reid, pitted against the third oldest coach, interestingly, John Harbaugh of Baltimore. Pete Carroll's the oldest, he'll be coming in here in 3 weeks' time with his Raiders.
Take us away.
The kick comes to Hill.
Hill from the 10 to the 15, cuts to 25, over the 30, and out the 32 or 33-yard line.
Tuesday, Washington High School senior Ashley Morales and East High School senior Jalen Lopez were surprised by Isaiah Pacheco with tickets to this game. Morales and Lopez are the Chiefs Latino Youth Honors nominees, an award that recognizes high school tackle and flag football players for their academic and athletic excellence. So they're having a great time with this game. Inside 4 minutes to go away in the second quarter. You see all the guys up on the line of scrimmage.
Incomplete.
His update time, Adam Shine. What do you have for us?
This is the jam. Second and 10. And that's bad down, incomplete. Can you fuckwads please get some hits and score at least 5 damn runs? Jackson takes off, and he'll get 8. They're going to go for it. 4th and 1 from the 41. From the 40. 21-yard line. Snap. Jackson lobs it. Turnover on downs. $13 to 7, 2:56 left in the half.
There's no better place to get the new iPhone 17 Pro on them. Hold on, is this big enough? We should have music, like bangers. I need to feel it. Get the most powerful iPhone ever on the best network. Watch your dance.
At T-Mobile, get the incredible new iPhone 17
An unrelenting itch. When moderate to severe eczema is uncontrolled despite treatment, get itch relief fast and skin clearance that lasts. Nanuvia blocks this from IL-31. As much the triggers key symptoms of eczema. Do not take if allergic to Nanuvia. Serious strategy may occur. Some severe. Your hospital and medicines you take. You experience hives or plan to receive a live vaccine. The most common side effects are headache, joint pain, hives, and muscle aches. Ask about Nanuvia today.
Demo and Vientos, Howie. Also, Demo and Vientos, Howie. 6 outs to go for this net offense. O'Shea 4-4 with a 3.34 earned run average. Alonso struck out, grounded in second. I'll tell you about the last at bat after the first pitch from O'Shea. It's coming. It's a breaking ball. It's inside ball one. He batted with the bases loaded, 2 out in the 5th inning, and ripped one at 115 miles an hour. So it's the gap in left center. Sanoa got there to make the catch. Alonso stood there in disbelief. The 1-0, breaking ball in for a called strike. It's 1-1. Get stay tuned after the game for the Verizon post-game show. The latest deals, drop into your local Verizon store. 1-1. Now the pitch. That's in for a call strike to Cutter. The outer edge of the plate. And it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Memo on deck. Vientos to follow. Outfield is around towards right. That's a hit.
Cheese will set up at the 41 of the Ravens with 2:57 to go.
Again, we got the Verizon halftime report on the way, which Matt, Coach Power, live on the field, scores and highlights coming up on the Verizon halftime. The Giant win, knocking off the undefeated Chargers. Philadelphia stays undefeated. 4 one-score wins. See you next week against Denver. First base dugout. And I suppose a lot of people are having that recurring thought about Gonzalo and how many more at-bats does that you can just see it, just let it play out. It may take months to know what it did last year.
True.
Here's the 2-2. Swinging a foul base hit going into left field. Alonso pumps his fist as he heads towards first base and holds on there with a leadoff single. It sounds like he might have broken his back, but he'll take it. The leadoff single, and now Brandon Memo coming up. He's the cleanup hitter. Brought to you by Roto-Rooter, America's
First and second, 10, 2:52 left from the Baltimore 41. Memo, you bastard.
Well, now it's Memo, who's 1 for 3, a 10 batter. Orby off the line at third, edge of the infield grass. First pitch, curve, lined in the air to center. Marcy back a step, he'll go up to make the catch. Back to first goes Alonso, 1 man away.
Throw caught by Kelsey to the 24. Pick up a 17.
He catch 200 that was left fielder because he knew he almost misplayed that ball over his head. A reminder, we are playing indoors. The track over is close, so there is no issue with wind. We're simply shooting the ball off the bat and say that that's tough play that a center fielder has to learn when he gets accustomed to that position.
We got a man down who's injured.
The same as having State Farm. It's like getting the experience of this trainer, but getting that trainer.
Who are you? Patrick. I play football.
You never Patrick.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Sanoa very deep in left. And time called by Vientos.
Travis Kelsey is a little shaken up.
So O'Shea will walk behind the mound for a moment. Tugging the bill of his cap a couple of times. Climbs right back up onto the first base side of the rubber. He's ready. The 2-1 to Vientos. No outside a check swing, but he held, and it's 3-1. Check that swing with Chad Whitson at first. Remember when the Mets had their big chance in the 5th? The Marlins walk the bases loaded. 3-1 to the Endos. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at a cutter. 3-2. Obviously with the Mets down 4. Alonso
Reverse.
moving on the 3-2.
4.
Edwards, the second baseman, dropping back very deep. Trying to get the tying man to the plate. Jeff McNeil coming up, and the more the Mets can push this along, the better chance they get to see the door and Soto again, too. That has to factor in.
So now more walks today than hits for the Mets. They've been gifted 6 walks and have just 5 hits. They have not taken advantage of anything yet.
Duh.
Allowed by Fauché. First pitch to McNeil. Swung on and missed the cutter. It's 0-1. McNeil struck out, rounded the first, hit into a fielder's choice. He is 4 for his last 45. The outfield straight away against the left-hand batter. Fauché.
The warning.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
This is getting ridiculous.
Not sure where they are here. Nillo's out.
What they're saying out there? They're saying that football's only here to sell food. That's right. Guys, you got to pay from. You got quarterbacks scrambling apparently to sell eggs.
And it's 1-2. Jeff steps 1 foot out of the batter.
So funny. What does he want us to do?
Back in. Fauché.
That was the most uninspired at bat, Jeff, you piece of shit.
Football is not a ploy to sell food. Football makes you hungry. Order Uber Eats.
Behind him, Cedric Mullins.
Is sponsored by Uber Eats. When football makes you hungry, order Uber Eats. And by Crown Royal.
And now it's 0-2.
Please drink responsibly. We are back with the Chiefs threatening again.
Second, they end up to first.
10 minutes stay.
The 0-2 to Alvarez.
Here I said that means
A little bit high.
with the pressure.
I'm going to shoot you, Mendoza, if we don't win this game. Snap. Mahomes fires. Incomplete. 3rd and 6 coming up.
Coming up the Verizon halftime report. The guys, well, the
97.
much fan, is that kind of warm. Prepared and they got us. We got a lot of fans. They should. Yeah, it was Hamilton because that didn't look at
Here's the pitch. Breaking ball low, ball 2. So 2-2 the count.
TJ Tampa Jr. also.
Jeff barely fouled one off.
Can exploit this defense extend.
Dumps it off to Hunt, and he's down at the 6 for a first down. Gain of 15. 14, excuse me. Thanks, Wes. Son of a bitch! You could have let that one go, Frankie! You could have let that one go! This game's just about over. Lord, You surprised me with the Giants. Can't surprise me with the Mets? Can you?
Jones watching. First and goal. Come out of the Ravens timeout. Back-to-back, they want this ball back. Want them time clock.
Second person goal from the 9. Throw to Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Career touchdown pass. The youngest to ever reach that milestone. He's had a few records before. Another one. I want you to watch just a simple running back. You sprint all the way to the left side, and the reason why it's difficult is because it's in the middle. So picture a guy right here, and a running back's there. You got to run through everybody while thinking it possibly is a run. No chance.
And it's good.
Song 1. 4 drives, 4 scores.
4 drives, 4 scores for the Chiefs. No punts.
Here's October 17th. I'm a baseball dad. Just because I didn't go pro doesn't mean my kid won't. Serious. Just everyone's watching. Coach says it doesn't matter if you win or lose the game, but that's the loser day. You gotta screw those hips, right? And you gotta swing. And if you have the right insurance, you can pay for this yourself. So get Allstate. You save money and you protect you from mayhem. Yeah, like me. Applebee's new Ultimate Trio. Mix and match 3 ultimate apps with 3 ultimate dipping sauces. Create your own Applebee's Ultimate Trio with 1,000 combinations. All for the ultimate price of $14.99.
Mendoza, next year, if you stay, you're on a damn leash. This has nothing to do with hitting, pitching, or whatever. It's all on you for the needless gambling. A true manager does not do reckless bullpen gambling over a 3-month span and cost his team a division lead. I mean, the Facebook Met fan base is finally figuring out what kind of a fraud you really are. And I put emphasis on a fraud because all you are is a gambling psycho. You take that opener on Friday against Miami by at least allowing Dylan Sproat to trot and not put in Ronnie Mauricio and put Mark Vientos, who's a much better third base defender at third base in over Mauricio. Most of the crap that occurs in game 1 of this series against Miami doesn't occur. It doesn't happen. And maybe we win that game. But nope. You threw Mauricio a bone. We're 2 below it at third. Pick one, you dumbass. In 26, the Mets need you to not gamble games away. As soon as this game's over, I know for a fact your name tree is going to do a low Mets video. Congratulations. 2025 edition. Jackson gets away from the sack, looks, chase out of the pocket. He's going to have to bolt, and he's going to get 2, maybe 3 from the 35 to the 37. And you need to go to a Gambling Anonymous meeting for rehabilitation. You're an animal who does not wish to be cured. Like a dog, you will only respond to discipline. Clock getting a reset. I'm sorry for talking baseball over a football game, but I'm just getting pissed, folks. I'm just effing pissed. 2nd and 7 from the 38. Jackson fires, caught by Hill. 5. Jackson. Ball comes out. Ball's loose. And Kansas City's got it, but we got flag. Penalty decline. Chiefs ball. And it's now 5-0 Miami. Or not. Brewers win 4-2 over the Reds, but at this point, with how bad the Mets have played, that's not gonna fucking matter. Jackson in trouble. Snap, caught by Worthy. He's in field goal range for Butker, and he'll stop at the 37. At the 38, pick up a 9. Because unless the Mets can pull a miracle out of their ass, i.e. score 5 runs in the 9th and then hold the line. 2nd and 2, fires. Went to Hollywood Brown, but it was short. They're not going to the playoffs. And I more or less accepted if that does, unless that happens, then that may be the case. And all because of one psychopath, Carlos Mendoza, and his reckless, needless, and pointless desire to gamble away games from June 13th onward. The man deserves to be held accountable, and I hope the Met fan base does that should we lose this game. 3rd and 2, ball on the 39. Hunt's got the first down. Chiefs take the timeout. 48 seconds to go. 37 to go.
Sideline break in. See what the Chiefs can draw up here with 49 seconds to go. Yeah, they have a chance to. You can't see blow it open, but if you go 27-7, the way it's got the entire game and the blocking wise, Malkin, the ability to come back. We know that they're going to have to adjust their scheme. Biggest reason, get the ball to Derrick Henry. That's how you need to stop so you can still run the football.
Snap to Mahomes. Down he goes, and the Chiefs have to burn a timeout. And they do.
Swims the rookie Simmons and then just extends. That's one of those ones that if you're not careful, you get that ball stripped from behind. You thought the same.
And at this point, for the Blue Jays, it's just about official. Not only are they going to get the AL East title, they will be the top dogs in the American League playoff picture. Second and 16, 42 seconds left. The ball on the 43-yard line of the Ravens. If Bucker were to come out, this would be a 61-yarder. Snap. Gives it to Worthy. He gets it to Brown. It's back to the 38. Saves a timeout with 36 seconds left. .38-yard line. Empty set. Mahomes drops back. Gets rid of it. And now bring out Butker. This will be from 54. I mean, this will be from 55. And this will be from 56. Butker's made some close range shots. Let's see if we can hit a 56-yarder. I need the fantasy points any way I can get them, folks. Snap. Kick. Wide left. No good. Get Soto off the mound, you psychopath. From the 47. Jackson gonna run, looking for field goal range. He's gonna get it, or a little short of it. Baltimore will call timeout. Snap. Caught by Andrews. He'll step out. 13 seconds left. Going deep, swatted, incomplete. So at this point, might as well bring up the kicking unit. It's on the Kansas City 30. This will be a 48-yarder. Nope, they're going to try one more shot. Short pass, caught. First down, Andrews. And with 2 seconds left, they're going to go for a timeout, call a timeout, and then try to kick the field goal. Snap from 43. Hold. Got it. First half ends with the score Kansas City 20, Baltimore 10. I really need to kill Carlos Mendoza when this season is over. Give me a death note, write his name in it, and we get someone new.
Well, that's the end of the first half with the score. Kansas City 20 and Baltimore 10. To these first half highlights from Verizon and more from your local station.
Running down the team stats. 14-11 in first downs in favor of Kansas City. 10-5 in the air for Kansas City. Opposed to 5-3 on the ground in favor of Baltimore. Each team got one penalty first down. Third down efficiency, 3 of 6 versus 3 of 8 in favor of Baltimore. Fourth down efficiency, 2 out of 2 versus 0 for 1 in favor of Kansas City. 38-30 in plays in favor of Kansas City. 218 to 181 in favor of Kansas City in yards. 6 drives to 5 for Baltimore. 6 yards of play to 5.7 in favor of Baltimore. Ground game, 105 to 160. Each man getting sacked for a certain length of yards once. Jackson once for 3. Mahomes once for 6. 5.3 yards a cat per pass for Jackson. 6.2 for Mahomes. 1 pick against Mahomes. Oh, sorry. Jackson got sacked twice for 3 yards. 76 rushing yards to 58 in favor of Baltimore. 10-12 in attempts by Kansas City. 7.6 to 4.8 in yards per run. Red zone efficiency, 1 for 1 for Baltimore, 2 out of 3 for Kansas City. Penalties, 6 for 56 against Baltimore, 1 for 15 against Kansas City. Time of possession, 14 minutes and 25 seconds for Baltimore, 15 minutes, 35 seconds for Kansas City. Tillery and Robinson lead their respective teams with a sack each. Worthy. And when you look at the box, nothing but walks in the Mets not able to capitalize in most cases. Jiminy Cricket. Lamar Jackson, 12 out of 18 for 108 yards. Patrick Mahomes, 15 out of 25 for 166. Rating of 78 versus 106.4. Jackson also the leading rusher for the Ravens, 5 carries for 41 yards. Derrick Henry, 4 for 31. Justice Hill, 1 for 4. Xavier Worthy, an end around for 35 yards. Outside of him, no one's got more than 10 yards on the ground. Kareem Hunt on 5 carries with that. Isaiah Pacheco and Patrick Mahomes each have 5 yards. And Rashard Smith's got 3 on 1 carry. Zay Flowers leads receptions for the Ravens with 2 for 38 yards. Justice Hill, 3 for 28. Mark Andrews, 5 for 26. Derrick Henry, 2 for 16. While for the Chiefs, Xavier Worthy leads the way with 50 yards on 3 catches, 4 catches for 41 yards for Kelsey. Isaiah Pacheco with the 8-yard touchdown catch. Kareem Hunt, 1 for 13. Hollywood Brown, 2 for 23. Brashard Smith, 3 for 27. Juju Smith-Schuster with a touchdown on a 4-yard catch. Trey Tranquil with the fumble recovery on Jackson. Justice Hill, 3 kick returns for 79 cumulative yards. Rasheen Ali, 1 for 21. Jalen Royals, 1 for 30. Nico Remigio, 1 punt for 15 yards. Buckert, 2 for 3 on field goals. Tyler Loop, 1 for 1. And that does it. The Mets are now officially out of the playoff hunt. It'll be the Reds going to the playoffs. So it'll be the Reds facing the Dodgers, the Cubs facing the Padres in the NL wild cards, and the Yankees facing the White Sox. And I think the Tigers will be facing the Guardians in the NL wild card, in the AL wild card matchup, in the AL wild card matchups. Let me double check. It's either the Tigers are getting the Guardians, or they're getting the Red Sox. Okay. With the loss by the Tigers, that means the Guardians have won their but barely have won their second AL Central Division title. All they need to do now is just finish this one up with Texas. And I'm ready to murder you, Mendoza. Anyone with half a brain knows you don't make the final game of the season a damn bullpen gauntlet. In 45 of the first 69 games wasted by a gambling terrorist psychopath. Cohen, Stearns, if you have half a brain, you will get rid of this piece of shit after next year if he pulls this stunt again. I said earlier, today, the gambling habit nearly got us out last year, and it's blown up in the Mets' face this year. Fuck you, Carlos Mendoza! Fuck You! Not one game won when the team was down after 8. And most of those games we could have done it mostly boiled down to your needless gambling. Maybe this will teach you the lesson that gambling does not work long term. You need logic and discipline when decision making. Why do you think Tito has been in the game longer than you and why he's going to face the Dodgers instead? If the Reds had lost last night, we'd be in. But nope, you guys had to bite the bullet, lose the series to Miami, and make yourselves look like a bunch of fucking pansies. He's all day today. Choked it away again. Deja vu much? This happened almost 20 years ago. Even if we try to run it back next year, what are the odds Mendoza and get some new blood for the pitching core, bullpen and rotation alike? What are the odds Mendoza gambles it away again next year? What are the odds? Speaking of which, I gotta do a short for this. Had to get that off my chest. Smith gets free, 35, and down to the 36-yard line.
You got really lucky, Giants, with that win. Really lucky. You may have lost your first 3 games, but you still have a lot to do in order for you to regain footing this season. Don't let us down next week.
Next man up. That's all you can do, but it is getting pretty serious. You talk about the subs that are in there on that defense. Okay, Kansas City's first half, the second half to give to Worthy. Already had a 33rd run in that first half. As well as a 37-yard catch. Here are the numbers for the quarterbacks in the first. I mean, you said it before we went to break. I mean, that's as good as the Chiefs have looked a while. And then they're getting the ball down the field. And I think a lot of, in some ways, by actually making you feel like they're going to run the football. And they did. They actually pointed to it with 11 out of the first, I would say, 6 plays or 30 plays. So they need to continue with that. Given the obvious situations for the reason to take it up there. Ravens have defensive backs out there as they
Pacheco, and he's got the first down. And he's short of the first down.
That's what gives you the chance. Everything people be one-on-one. Here's what we see in the pit. No, this is why I think just hand off. You don't need to pull these guys. You got Humphrey, Trey Smith on the inside. I mean, they can mash and just move people. 3rd and 1. Everybody's pointing the Chiefs' way. Yeah, that's a bad penalty.
False start.
I think that's on the Chiefs. Pre-snap. Or someone called timeout. Kansas City is challenging the ruling on the field of the previous play that the runner was short on the game.
Am I surprised?
Here's a look at it. Pacheco. Yeah, look at it. He's got it.
Well, Giants, I'll be damned. The Jackson Dart era's on to a good start. You beat the Chargers. But didn't this happen in 2019? Only a matter of time before Dart starts to fizzle out, you know. Carlos Mendoza, you are a piece of shit psycho gambler. There was no need to do a bullpen gauntlet today, and it cost the Mets a playoff spot.
Experiences and services. Now you can Airbnb more than an Airbnb. I got something coming up.
So we'll be the Guardians and the Tigers in the wild card round, and the Yankees and the Red Sox over in the AL. Whereas we already know the NL matchup, it's Reds versus Dodgers and Padres against Cubs. Mostly because win or lose between Texas and Cleveland, Cleveland's got the Central. We'll celebrate the Central a Central Division win or lose.
Actually, a bookcase. The hostess named Jules at an epic spot. Make it a night where anything can happen. BetMGM. Make it legendary. Fire away. You know me, man. UFC's no holds barred leader. It's time for Dana White. Yeah, I got it. 460 minutes. 60 minutes. New season begins tonight. This broadcast is copyrighted by NFL Productions for the private use of all audience. Any of the use of this broadcast or any pictures, descriptions, or sounds of the game without the consent of NFL Productions is prohibited. the Chiefs are going to win this challenge.
Chiefs win the challenge. It will be a first down.
Good challenge by Coach Reed. There you can see Pacheco's knee. He makes the 45-yard line, and you've got a first down there instead of third and short.
So here's my question. We know that Tuesday will begin the MLB playoffs, but who's going to play first? If you go by chronology and basis of location, I'd say you let the Yankees and Red Sox go first. Hand off to Pacheco. He gets over the line for a gain of 12. Thank you, Wesley Stover. Okay, they're going to let the Padres and Cubs go first and on ABC on Tuesday, and everyone else is going to play on ESPN. Sadly, Wednesday and Thursday, if it gets far to the latter, I won't be able to call the Padres against the Cubs. .308. That would mean at worst, Boston versus the Yankees would begin at 6. 7, we begin at around 4 or so, maybe 5. 6 or 7 for Detroit against Cleveland, and around 8 o'clock for Cincinnati against the Dodgers. I don't have a problem with that scheduling setup. I might as well get that up and running. Probably going to get gassed by Tuesday night, but still, what am I going to do? Especially when you consider I'm only able to do one wild card game all damn round, because if the series does extend to 3 between San Diego and Chicago, I can't do them because I'm on the clock at work. So bomb, touchdown, Tyquan Thornton. Tyquan Thornton. Too big. That should be small enough. Butker's kick is good. (27-10), third quarter, Kansas City. I might as well pull for the Cubs to win the World Series with the Mets gone. Okay, 3 o'clock.
vacation. What? A vacation. Like taking a break from the stresses of life and work. All like when I'm logging everyone's hours so I get to sit for a while. Yeah. All like when I'm making a delivery in my van and the song comes on that like. Yeah. But I take my work van to the car wash and it's all quiet in that tunnel for like 5 minutes. No, it's like when you go away and you take pictures and I don't know. I've never been on one either.
Let's take a look at some bold moves presented by Wingstop. Got a bold move? Patrick Mahomes is very bold. He's going to fire right in there.
And he has been.
Matt Nagy, offensive coordinator, but this is Thornton really coming on. He called it his ability to get down the field last week, and they put it on the tight end spot, and if Thornton can do that, and you get the other guys back, look at even Mahomes is still teaching them right here, and that's because it's like we need more reps with each other, but you're seeing once they get under his umbrella, it looks like they're going to be okay. There's a kick into the landing zone.
In the landing zone. Hill. 29 or 30 yard line. Well, I'm starting to climb back into it. I set. Hand off to Henry. And he's gonna get about 5. Puts it 16-14 Bears. Jackson fakes and runs it up to the 43 for a first down. Gain of 8. Pressure goes deep. What a catch by Bateman for a first down. Down the middle, pulled down by Zay Flowers. First down to the 20. Henry hands it up, gets the handoff, pick up a 15. There it is. From the 15, hands off to Henry, plows up the middle, and he's going to get 4. Jackson looks. Chase. And he's sacked. 4th down.
As soon as Justice Hill comes in, I now can throw my dime package, my nickel package, and all the cool stuff with the spy in, but I'm not going to go put a linebacker over a guard. If Derrick Henry, we can follow running right at him. Instead, it's a loss of 4.
Lots of 4. It'll be from 32 for Loop. Got it. 27-13, Kansas City. 7:22 left in the quarter. Whoops. Didn't realize this was still showing. I am still willing to slaughter Carlos Mendoza like the moronic gambling animal he is.
It's been enough for some, but not for you. Because you know there's nothing like traveling the world with the largest curated hotel program and having a place to land with the largest global airport lounge network. Nothing like having dining benefits at over 10,000 Brizzy restaurants and having experiences that never forget. You're a life like no other. You need a car to go. There's nothing like flight.
Listen, Bill, where's your house? I really tried sleeping with it, everybody, but I'm done struggling. Now I sleep with Inspire. Inspire's a sleep apnea treatment that works out of my body with just a click of this button. A button. No mask? No clothes? Just sleep. Yeah, but you need the hose, you need the air, you need the...
Inspire Sleep Apnea Innovation. Learn more and view important safety information at inspiresleep.com.
These amazing shots of today's game are provided by Nationwide. Let's talk about the Chiefs trying to get back to 2-2 on the season. I hear the Chargers beat them week 1 down in Brazil. They were undefeated coming into the week.
Yes, it is.
Change like that. All of a sudden, Kansas City will be a game back with wins here. Yeah. Here's a return.
40-45, out the 48. Thank God I don't live in New York anymore because I have no desire to go to a ball game until they lower the prices. The only way that happens, a conservative mayor and governor take over the state and city respectively. Because that communist psycho that's going to take over come November. Kelsey with the swing pass gets the catch down to the 44, gain of 8.
Absolutely. I mean, this early in the season, they have 6 starters. Humphrey and Smith go with the ones that were inactive.
7.
This week, Hanoi inactive, and then Travis Jones unable to go with a knee, and then the IR had a BK and Roderick Washington. 2nd and 3.
Holmes fakes, looks, dumps, caught, and a pick up a 2 of 1.
Which helps you kind of get back up and then try and finish the play. But Martin, that's a teaching technique on how to tackle it out in space. Flipping around, but in the hut.
Well, it's going to be a rebuild for the Mexicans here. No Polar Bear, no Diaz. We're going to need to redo things from scratch. I did say 26 would be a punt year. So I don't like. Rather choose Curtis Hill would be the NYC mayor, in my opinion. You and me both, you've seen. Oh, hey, Lou. One in, Lou. Gain of 1, 2nd 9 from the 35. Schuster, first down. Hey, Lou.
What's going on, Schnoff?
Pissed off that the Mets basically wasted today because Mendoza's a gambling lunatic?
Well, don't feel bad. I'm pissed off that the Giants won.
You wanted to tank too?
No, I don't want them to tank. I wanted them to lose so they can go ahead and fire Dable. I have no confidence in that dude as a coach, bro. None.
I mean, neither do I, but I'm just saying, hey, as bad as the Giants have been, I say the Met collapse this year was worse than what the Giants have been going through the last few years because you had a 45-24 record through 69 games and you wasted on needless gambling. Only going 38-55 over the final 93 and knock yourself out of the playoffs because you just don't know when to stop. I mean, I want Mendoza gone next year. I mean, it's bad enough Pete's opting out. It's bad enough Edwin's opting out. So basically,
well, why are they opting out?
To hit the free agency market. Where are they going to wind up? More than likely, they're going to go to the Dodgers.
No, but why are they opting out? It has to be the coach.
possible. I mean, the coaching staff has been horrid the last few years. I mean, I said throughout most of the year with Mendoza, the gambling nearly got the Mets out last year. It's going to get them out this year, and it did. This is why I don't want, if we get a new manager, I don't want another Yankee holdover. It's a fox in the hen house. False start on Baltimore.
Baltimore's killing themselves, and the refs is hurting them too.
Granted, it's not as the usual Chiefs refs BS that we're used to.
Yep.
2nd and 14. Chiefs have it.
Oh, dinner time. I got to go, Snarf.
See ya.
But keep up the good work, my brother.
All right.
Yeah.
What was that? I got what?
I said, you guys make sure you subscribe to Mets 2128. You heard?
All right. Peace. From the pocket. Mahomes in pursuit. He gets over the scrimmage line, then backpedals, fires, incomplete. Flag. I think this is basically going to be a legal forward pass since he was technically across the goal line. He was technically over the line. He was originally over the line of scrimmage, and then he stepped back over it to the other side. Third down. That'll be dumb luck if I win this fantasy game. I've only got one player tonight, and that's Harrison. That's Jake. It'll be 3rd and 19 with 1:55 to go. Dump. Juju. And he's going to get about 8. This will be from 30 for Butker. Why is it every football game I've called so far for the network has been nothing but stomps? Why is that? Bad enough I get hardly anybody in here. Last season, Butker missed 4 field goals. This year, he has missed 3. This one from 31, so he got 7 out of it. Snap, hold, kick. That's good. 30-13.
You just switched to Geico for car insurance? They know exactly what you needed. Friendly Geico.
The gecko, you dumbass. Sometimes I just wonder how surrounded by imbeciles these people are.
No way, it's the Geico Gecko. This guy knows crosswords. 64 across is quibble. Thank you. Get more support. Is that how you spell Fracasha? Get more with Geico.
Introducing Subway Fresh Fit Menu. Lots of protein, tasty sauce, all under 500 calories. Subway's new Fresh Fit Menu. Subway, fresh feel good.
This is a can of Valspar Ultra for $29.98. It's also a realization that you'd rather exercise your mind. Valspar, affordable, durable, the Lord loves. Team karaoke night, but he's wondering, what if my flaky red plaque psoriasis takes center stage?
You can get clearer skin and reduce itching and flaking. I've been prescribing a Tesla for over 10 years. Don't use a Tesla if you're allergic to it. Get medical help right away. Bleeding or swallowing of the face, lips, tongue, throat, or arms. Severe diarrhea, nausea, or vomiting, depression, suicidal thoughts, or being less pain. Tell your doctor if any of these occur and if you have a history of depression or suicidal thoughts.
With a Tesla, clear skin could be your jam.
Well, he already knows what.
Ask your doctor about a Tesla.
Playing the show could give me a career of a lifetime.
As far as I'm concerned, Carlos Mendoza needs to be thrown out for 3 months, from June 13th to today, when the nail was finally put in the New York coffin for their playoff hopes. His gambling habit destroyed this team. Now is full hit hopelessness. Now the hopelessness the cycle of gambling, of a gambling addiction, is complete. There is nothing left to wager. Everyone has caught on to how much of a lunatic he is, how much lunacy he has done. And it looks like the Jackson's last play was this. What happened? Maybe an ankle? And Rush enters now as the quarterback. Interesting, Baltimore going to the backup, down 17, 16-yard line, 1st and 10. Snap. And Andrews gets stuffed basically at the line of scrimmage after the catch. Nowhere to go. So it's the hammy. Okay, makes sense. 2nd and 10, again from the 16-yard line. Caught. 3-yard catch. Maybe 4. I think whoever offside on the Chiefs, I think I would be able to call game 1 of the ALDS. Granted, I'm going to be stuck doing predominantly American League Championship Series, American League content this year based on my television setup, for those wondering. Last year, I did predominantly National League setup. This year, it's American. Third quarter's over with the score Kansas City 30 and Baltimore 13. Note to self, switch to Broncos defense in ABSN Fantasy next week. Why didn't I go with the Chiefs D this week?
Should be makes America's most dependable trucks, like the rugged Colorado, the highly capable Silverado 1500, the powerful Silverado HD, and the uncompromising Silverado EV. In every Chevy truck, dependability comes standard. 2.9% financing for 72 months on 2025 Silverado 1500 pickups, or get $5,350 total value on this Silverado. Plus, get $1,250 trade assistance when you trade in an eligible vehicle. I love it.
got Wi-Fi though.
It's Spectrum Fiber powered internet, the most reliable internet you can count on. It's only everything.
Reaper's Realm Heartage Farm.
The 12.3-inch touch display. It's the most powerful road ever. And has 225 pound-feet of torque. It's a lot of torque. And the 2025 Nissan Rogue. Nissan, #1 in new vehicle quality. Now get 0% APR for 60 months on select popular models, or get a low $299 per month lease on Rogue.
Jamie Bowl is on your side. Weekdays at 5. Back at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. The Chiefs last year were undefeated at home. And they lost their home opener this year to the Eagles with 2. And here on 3rd and 1.
And 3rd and 1, they get the first down. No, they do not.
Mississippi. Our thoughts and prayers with him and his family. And boy, he just showed up right there. He completely pushed it.
Military buckle up. And it's incomplete. Chiefs ball. Tough break for Rush. Mike, Jesse West, yeah.
24-yard line. Yeah, you just might as well throw it across the middle of the field. Is that desperate a time to go for it at your own 24-yard line? You have enough time to go through the full progression, and Mark Andrews is open, but you just get out there, you have to play it wild. It's not as easy. Just look some TV. I would say the Chiefs are encouraged.
1st and 10 from the 24, the Ravens. Chiefs have it. Mahomes with a single back set. Hands to Pacheco, going left. Going right, and he's going to get 4, maybe 5 out of it. First down.
Just looking at the AFC North, in Baltimore's situation, they were the ones who dropped to 1 and 3. You got Cincinnati and Cleveland. Don't want to write anyone off too early, but you got Pittsburgh, which won today over in Ireland. You would think,
Looking at the Ravens up next on their dockets, they've got the Texans, the Rams, a bye week, Chicago, and then Miami. 2nd and 5 from the 20. Fake of the handoff. Overshoots. He was looking for Juju. 3rd down. Pat was looking for Juju. 3rd down. Okay, I'm down by 33 right now.
it's really important for the Chiefs. I think the Ravens, like you said, it's tough. Especially if Lamar is out for any extended period of time. And hamstring, as we know, that could be. He's the last one. He might have a hamstring injury, but here's it.
3rd and 5, Pacheco. No, wait, he was down by contact. That's going to be 4th down. And we've got a Raven down. Yeah, I'm getting my ass handed again. Oh, I did start the Broncos this week. Never mind.
This is the best steak ever. When things heat up, you don't just want a cold one. You want the cold one. The cold water, cold filter, cold package. Mountain Cold Refreshment. Coors Light. Who's Jim?
DJ, you son of a bitch. Rangers win their game, but it doesn't really matter. The Guardians are the AL Central champions, for those wondering. And it looks like they're going to let the Guardians and the Tigers go first at 1. Then the Cubs versus the Padres versus the Cubs at 3. At 6, Boston versus the Yankees. And then at 9, Reds versus the Dodgers. Kind of figured it would be set up in that way. So I don't really have an issue with that. Fourth and 1, bypassing the field goal attempt. Mahomes lobs. Touchdown, Hollywood Brown. I haven't decided yet. Kicks up and good. 37-13, Kansas City. Shoulder issue. Kick is away. 5 down to 32. Air Force against the Navy next Saturday. Okay. I'm doing Army against the Navy, not the Air Force. First time since October 22nd, Mahomes has thrown for 4 touchdowns. Rush back out from the 31-yard line of the Ravens. Snap. Dump. Flowers ran to his own man, but he does get back up to get 7. Tapua Nakua. Passing complete. Third down. Oh, damn it. Well, Mendoza? You're under the gun. Next year, you cannot afford any more pitcher gambling like you did this year. Third and 3 from the 38. Snap. Rush looks. And it's dropped by Zay Flowers right in front of him. Incomplete. Fourth and 3. Snap. Rush looks. Being chased. Dump. Caught. First down by Flowers. And he's going to stop. Be dropped at the 47. From the 40. Snap. Caught. 5-yard pickup by Zay Flowers. Show. Lateral pass. Nowhere to go for Justice Hill. It's 3rd and 5 from the 36-yard line for the Ravens. Snap. Rush. Looks. Chased out of the pocket. He fires. Incomplete. No flag? No flag. No flag. Come on, there's only a couple of games left. Well, Rams win. Colts are no longer unbeaten. Nice going, DJ, you son of a bitch. Another turnover on downs for the Ravens. And we all know this is desperation. Let's see. The only unbeaten team left, as far as I know, would be the Eagles. It's probably the Eagles. If the math is correct. Let's see here. Let's see. If the 49ers, Colts, and the Chargers already lost. So if the 49ers, Colts, so the Eagles and Bills managed to hold on, but the Chargers lost, the Colts are losing, and the 49ers are losing. So we could reduce that total in half. So we could cut that number of undefeated teams in half by the end of the day. So everyone's going to be 3-1, with the exception of the Cardinals. Everyone's going to be 3-1 in the NFC West, provided that Jacksonville holds on. And Indiana Jones will lose his first game of the year.
It's time for UFC's Game to Watch. 60 minutes new season begins tonight. Jacksonville as well. We're back here in Kansas City. And the Chiefs take over on downs.
Pussies.
Gives it the hunt. And chucks along for another 5 or 6 yards.
Let's see. He'll have to put in Geno against Daniel.
Now, you're exactly right. I mean, you saw the difference with Worthy today, right? I mean, that big difference, huge difference, opens up a lot of things. And I think Mahomes having to use his legs throughout the years.
5-yard pickup.
Too early to have that. You see them get back to the ground game as well, and it goes there well. I feel like the Chiefs needed this one, and they showed you when they really need something.
By Kareem Hunt. Pick up a 3. Hunt again. Reed's reign. This is his 201st game with the Chiefs. He's the only coach in NFL history all time to play and coach 200 games for multiple teams. 1 Super Bowl appearance as an Eagle, 9 playoff appearances as an Eagle, never won it. 11 as a Chiefs coach, 5 Super Bowl appearances, and a 3-2 track record in that. 3rd and 2. Ball on the 43 of Kansas City. Screen pass to Worthy. He's got 3. First down.
It just makes this a really formidable unit, and give this whole line credit. They did their job today, obviously against the front. He's been decimated by injuries, but we haven't called Taylor's number a lot, so he's done a good job. Yeah, no flags on Juwan today.
I won the NASCAR race today. And off to Hunt, and he's going to get Chase. Got it. Unofficial results. Green. Who got? So it was Chase Elliott, Denny Hamlin, Christopher Bell, Chase Briscoe, Bubba Wallace, Kyle Larson, Tyler Reddick, Brad Keselowski, William Byron, and Shane Van Gisbergen, your top 10. And a gain of 1 for Hunt.
On the other side goes on his career, talking about John to Andy. When Andy got the job in Philadelphia, he kept only 3 assistants that were on the staff there.
3rd and 5. Ball at midfield. Hunt in the backfield.
Teddy Williams and Juan Castillo, the other 2 great coaches as well. 3rd and 5.
Oh, that's Pacheco, excuse me, and he just missed it. 4th and inches. It looks like the Chiefs are going to go for it.
So 4th and 1, the offense stays out there, trying to just run this one out. They've already gone for it 3 times on.
3 for 3 today on 4th down. Backfield Pacheco, or is that Hunt? I don't know. Inside give to Hunt. He's got the first down at the 42. Let's look at the early headlines. In Ireland, luck of the Irish. Pittsburgh wins first regular season game in the history of Ireland. Jackson Dart wins in his first career start over the Chargers for the Giants. Jalen Hurts goes for 130 passing yards, but he gets 2 touchdowns in the air and 62 yards on the ground. 4th time in the past 30 years, the Bills go to start the year 4-0. Take the handoff, throw, incomplete. He was looking for Brown. Coverage made there. 2nd down.
He's very comfortable. He's a good one.
Next week, most will get Broncos and Eagles. Some will get Texans, Ravens, or Giants, Saints. Others will get Buccaneers, Seahawks, or Titans and Cardinals next Sunday. Based on regional coverage, I'm probably going to get the Ravens against the Texans. Now Gardner Minshew comes in. Nice cut. And the first down for the Chiefs by Smith. But we've got flag. Probably a hold. And it is. So it looks like Mahomes' day is done. Brock Purdy fumbles the football, and the Jags get it. Damn. Holy shit. Believe me, you don't want to know, folks. 2nd and 10 from the 20 from the 48-yard line. And a gain of 1, maybe 2 at the most. Milwaukee had won last night, we would have gotten in, but nope. Or even on Friday, had they gotten in, we would have gotten in.
Mendoza, you are a piece of shit psycho kid. There was no need to do it.
I'm okay with it. He's trying to light a fire for his team last week. Yeah, he was.
They're 19.
So competitors do sometimes don't necessarily engage in bumping the coach, the head coach very often. But I do think that these guys have such a relationship that stuff like that goes is different, isn't it? One year, yes. Someone else does that, it's different. But you know, Kelsey's passion. And he came out and played today. You saw him in the pass game, you saw him in the run game. He brought it. 5 catches, 48 yards. Is the whole storyline shifted now? The Chiefs are back. I think it's not over. Can we shift it? Yeah, every Monday everything's ready. I think people need to consider that they lost to the Chargers. Yeah, down in Brazil. And they lost to the Eagles. And coming into the weekend, those two teams were 3-0. And the Chargers just lost a second tackle for a little bit period of time. Joe Alt with a high ankle sprain today missed a lot game. Losing both your tackles, does that matter? I don't know. It's just a little bit. He's been outstanding.
And Smith goes nowhere. They're going to go for the punt. They're going to punt it away.
Attitude, approach. And he's showing it right now. Guess who gets to come out and apply his trade?
First punt of the day for the Chiefs. Or are they going to go? No, they're getting rid of it. First time all day the punt comes into play for the Chiefs. Granted, it's basically a garbage time punt. They're up by 3. They're up by 4 score. Kick is away. And out at the 14-yard line. You know, with how much of a stomp this game is now, I'm surprised we haven't pivoted to the Raiders against the Bears. In any case, Xavier Worthy, 38 rushing, 121 total yards on the day. Handoff to Hill, and he's only going to get 1. They get a handoff. Rush fires over the middle. Caught. Gain of 16. Ravens most allowed in the first 4 weeks of the season, 133 total points. This defense is not as sturdy as I thought it was. I think I switched them out this week for the Broncos. Snap, handoff to Hill. There he goes down the sideline, 45-30, 35-30, 25-20, 15-10, 5. Garbage time touchdown, Baltimore. $70-yard run for Justice Hill, but at this point, it doesn't really matter. 37-19, Kansas City.
was, the 2-minute defense at the end where they give up things. You got to throw your body around to stop the runs apart. And that to me is the Chiefs just needed to be a little bit more aggressive in the front seven and get back in. Now, with 156 to go, they're not going to go.
Going for one. Interesting. I would have gone for two, but then again, you're down your last 2 minutes. Snap, hold, kick, good. We go to the warning. 37-20, Kansas City.
So much more than a great insurance company. They're also one of America's largest financial services companies, too. Just like I'm so much more than Peyton Manning. I'm also Motivate Man. I want everyone here to know that you, too, can be strong. Sure can. Marine biologist, follow your dreams. NFL quarterback. Kind of a niche skill set, but I believe in you. For your insurance and financial needs, Nationwide is on your side. This Sunday, we need to get every tailgater of heaven.
Ow.
We usually work on Sundays. I'll have some plans.
Pepsi does make it taste better.
Try to get the part. How do we get to the cooler? It's too crowded.
Freak 5, I'm going to have to put in Diggs.
This is the name Dell AIPC.
Not good.
Sheriff Boss, what seems to be the problem? I bet you it's the horse driving the car thing. Bingo, Barry. Can he even see? Not a lick. Out of the car. Here we go. Dispatch, I got a horse behind the wheel. What?
Let's look at the 95 horsepower Nissan Pathfinder Rock Creek.
McDonald's is putting value back on the menu. Which means make it a meal and save. Extra value meals back. So now get a Big Mac meal for $8. The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Pepsi. Food deserves Pepsi. And by McDonald's. We just saw the longest rushing touchdown in the NFL this season. Justice Hill taking it 71 yards. Again, they did not go for the two, which is a bit strange because you could have brought it down to a two-score game, tried an onside kick, but they're not even trying an onside kick here. I think they have seen enough, move on, enough injuries. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Let's get out of here with the less people getting hurt. Tonight on CBS, it's time for the premiere 60 Minutes with UFC's King White. Followed by the season finale of Big Brother plus Matlock. Tonight on CBS, so you got a new season of 60 Minutes and the season finale. A hello and a goodbye and a Matlock. All tonight on CBS. That's going to be huge to watch what happens to Lamar this week. If he's out or not, because everybody assumes the loser of this game is going to be okay in some ways, but it's more concerned for the Chiefs of their schedule. But the Ravens, you're like, they're going to be fine. If Lamar's out, there's no guarantee you're going to make the playoffs. Now every game becomes huge. We got another update. We send it back to Adam Shine one more time. Here the Bears have taken the lead on this touchdown by DeAndre Swift. 25-24. 2-point conversion real good.
25-24, Chicago leads.
Oh boy. The Bears coming down the wire. Had to know about the 44-yard line as I'm catching a glimpse of it.
2nd and 5, knees coming, game over. Chiefs win 37-20. Chiefs get back to 500 at 2-2. Ravens dropped one of their worst starts in years at 1-3. 3rd and 6. V formation. Game over. Kansas City takes it 37-20 over Baltimore. And with the Chargers suffering an embarrassing knock at the hands of the Giants, that does benefit the Chiefs a little bit today. And I mean an embarrassing knock. San Francisco loses to Jacksonville 26-21. In bonus coverage, the Raiders have the ball at the 35 of the Bears, 3rd down and 2 with 43 seconds left.
He goes to 6-1 all time against Baltimore now. Kind of have their number so far. What a day for Chris Jones. All the emotion he went through, saying goodbye to a loved one, a funeral down in Mississippi, arriving a half hour before kick. This might have been the best they've looked in a couple of years offensively. Granted, they weren't going against all that full starter lineup for NFL football players. It's time for bonus coverage right now. Let's head out to Las Vegas. Spiro Diniz is on the call.
And we're back. 3rd and 2 after a timeout. Raiders have it at the Bear 35. Bears up 1. Smith out of the gun, empty set. He needs to get the ball in the field goal range. Well, he's not going to get on that handoff. Holy shit, the Guardians won? Holy shit. This will be from 54 for Daniel Carlson. Here's the snap. Following a Bears timeout. It's blocked! It's blocked! The Bears win! The Bears win! And that's it for tonight's game calls. Comment, like, share, and subscribe to the ABSN Hardcore Sports Networks. I'm Mets 2-2. Goodbye. Good night. Bang. I'll see many of you tomorrow for On the Diamond. And then Tuesday for Padres Cubs, Game 1.